this project, I am using Yarn Bee Sugar Well Cotton Solids, and it's a size 3. And I using just one ball of 335 yard. So, and the crochet hook is a steel crochet hook by Boy, and it's 3.25 millimeter crochet hook. How to customize the star lace stitch pattern, and you can make any project out of this using these customization instructions. So what I do, I need to determine the width of the project. So this pillow is an 18-inch square pillow, and I want a border of 2 inches on each side. So I'm just going to crochet from here to here the star lace stitch. So I already pre-made a swatch. So after you make about 4 rows of the swatch, then you determine how many repeats you need to make the pillow to come up with the same width that you need. So this row is going this way, back and forth. So we are going to see how many repeats of this. So that through gauge is this row right here. So I'm not even going to measure it. I'll just use the swatch itself to determine how many repeats I need. So that's 1 repeat, 2 repeat, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so there's a little bit more, so we cannot be exact with this pattern because it's stretchy, so that should 8 should be good, or if we want we can make it up to 9, so it will be a little bit past the marks. So 9 repeats of 8 chains plus 8. So we will do the math. 9 times 8 equals 72 plus 8 equals 80. So we need the starting chains of 80. So leaving 7 or 8 inches yarn tail, we make a slip knot. Then chain 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Then in double crochet on the 8 chain from hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One V stitch is made. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will make an inverted V on the next stitch past skipping 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. So incomplete double crochet on the next stitch after skipping 3. Then make a double crochet skipping 1, 2, 3, 3 stitches again, and double crochet on the next stitch by yarning over and draw through 2 loops on hook, yarn over and draw through 3 loops on hook to complete the daisy 2 together stitch, which is a V stitch. So we have a pair of a V stitch and an inverted V. This pattern will be available on my wordpress.com website. So to continue, we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and make a V stitch on the next stitch by making double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. So from here on until the end of the row, there will be an alternating V and inverted V sequence. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and inverted V stitch after skipping 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, skipping 3 chains and make the incomplete double crochet, and then skip 3 more stitches, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet on the next stitch, and make a daisy 2 together stitch, which make up the inverted V stitch. And that's the way it looks now. So keep on repeating the sequence of chain 3 V stitch and then inverted V. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next stitch by making double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat, skip 1, 2, 3 chains and double crochet, incomplete double crochet on the next stitch, then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet on the next chain or stitch to make the inverted V, then repeat until the end of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row to show you how to end the row. At the end of row 1, there are 3 if statements in which you have to select which one is true. So the first statement says if V stitch is the final stitch of row, which is not. So the second one, if inverted V, so this is true because the end of the row has an inverted V. So that's the instruction we will follow. So if inverted V is the final stitch of the row, then turn. So we will just turn Then do the next instructions. On row 2, it says to chain 7. So chain 7 and I skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I skip 3 stitches or chains. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet. And there are another if statement here. If next stitch after skip stitches is a single crochet, which is not true, because after the skip we have chain 5. So this is the second if statement is the one that is true, so we will follow the instruction here. Then double crochet on same stitch where current stitch is attached. So we will make a double crochet. This is the stitch where the current stitch is attached. So we make a double crochet there. So we actually made a V stitch. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. So we are just following this now. The instructions between the asterisk. So after the single crochet, then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we can put it away for now. We chain 3 and V stitch on the top of the inverted V stitch, which is the double crochet 2 together. So V stitch by making double crochet. We already made double crochet, so chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. So here we are not working, we are not making inverted V anymore. Instead, we are alternating between V and single crochet stitches. So after the single crochet, we chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on top of the next inverted V. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next V, inverted V stitch. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the chain 5 space of the next V stitch. Then chain 3, 2, 3, and V stitch on top of the next inverted V. With V stitch, we do a double crochet, then chain 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Then chain 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. So we'll just keep repeating the same set of instructions all the way across row 2. So chain 3 after the single crochet and V stitch on top of the inverted V, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So the V is always followed by a single crochet, so we know that at the end of the row we have to make a single crochet. So we will make a single crochet. There is an if statement here again at the end of the row, since single crochet follows a V stitch, then we have to follow this if statement here. If single crochet is the last stitch of the row, then single crochet on 4th chain of chain 7 and turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make a single crochet there and turn, and we're ready for the next row, the 3rd row. On row 3 we chain 7, so we are here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and skip 3 chain. So we are here, skip 3 chains, and the chains are this 1, 2, 3, and we go to the if statement. If next stitch after skip stitches is a single crochet, then V stitch, and it's not true because it's not a single crochet. The next stitch after the skip 3 chains is a chain 5 of the V stitch. So we are going to follow this if statement here. If next stitch after skip stitch is a chain 5, then double crochet on same stitch where current stitch is attached. So we will double crochet right there. So we actually made a V stitch. So then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are just following along here this instruction between asterisk. Single crochet on the next chain 5 space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet. After double crochet on a V stitch, you make a chain 5 and double crochet on the same stitch, then chain 3, single crochet on the next chain 5. So you just keep repeating the same set of stitches across. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then a V stitch follows a single crochet. V stitch is made up of double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch, chain 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5, chain 3, and repeat. So keep repeating the same set of stitches between asterisks all the way across, and I'll meet you at the end of the row to show you how the row ends. At the end of the row, the first statement is not true, so we go to the next, which is true for this condition. So after the chain 3, the V stitch is followed by single crochet. So we have to follow these instructions on this. So we make a single crochet on the 4th chain of chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. So we are ready for the next row, which is row 4. So you can see the stars now formed. So the length of the project is determined by how many rows you made. So on row 4 up to the last row, or the row before the last, we repeat instructions on row 3. So we'll just keep crocheting until we reach the desired length of the project. So to begin row 4, we repeat row 3. So we chain 7. The row always starts with chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do the if statement. If next stitch after skip stitches is a single crochet, then V stitch on the single crochet. And it is not true. It's a chain 5. So we do the next statement. So we are going to make a double crochet on the same stitch where the current chain is attached. So double crochet there, then chain 3. We are here now, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, V stitch on the next single crochet, chain 5 after a double crochet, double crochet on the same stitch to finish the V stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the chain 5 space of the V of the next V stitch, chain 3, and repeat V stitch on the next single crochet, I think I make a triple crochet there. It's double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch to finish the V, then chain 3, single crochet on the next chain 5 space, chain 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet to finish the V stitch. So chain 3 and keep repeating the same set of instructions all the way across. So I'll meet you at the end of this row to show you how the row ends. So we will keep repeating. So let's see how, let's measure how many inches this has now. So this is about 14. So we're gonna keep repeating row 3 until the length of the project is 14 inches long. So I'll meet you there after we crocheted enough to match 14 inches long. At the end of the row, the second if statement is the true one, so we will follow these instructions. Because V is followed by single crochet, so we will single crochet on the 4th chain of chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of row 4. And so keep repeating row 3 over and over again. The project's length is 14 inches. So I'll meet you there. So here's how I keep track of how many rows I'm making. Circled numbers are rows that are already done. So I'm done from 1 to 4 rows, and I'm currently working on row 5. So that there designated I am currently working on this row. So let us just do this without so much explanation about the instructions. So to begin the row, we always chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And since chain 5 follows after the 3 chains, I double crochet on the current stitch where the chain 7 is attached to make a V. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on top of the chain 5 or V stitch into the chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet. Chain 5 after the double crochet, and double crochet on the same single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the chain 5 space. Chain 3 and V stitch on the next single crochet by making double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet by making double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet by making double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and V stitch on the next single crochet by making a double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet on the same stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and at the end of the row, single crochet follows, so we will put the single crochet on the 4th chain of chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of the row. Then turn and repeat the same set of instructions on row 3. So we will do exactly the same way we done before. So chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and double crochet on the the same stitch where the current stitch is attached, because the next stitch after the skip stitch, this one is a V stitch. So that's what the rule says. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on the next V stitch. So I will just do it without a lot of comment because it's the same thing over and over again. So let's just do this without comments. So I will provide you with the links on the comments below where to find the written instructions for this pattern. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on part 2 of this video tutorial. Thank you all and have a blessed day.